Living in the light, a mystical path to unity and truth. In a world often clouded by shadows of self-interest, superficial judgments, and indifference, there lies a radiant yet oft-forgotten truth. This truth, a beacon of clarity and unity, invites each person to step onto the true spiritual path, a journey where we transcend the old mindsets, leave behind unfulfilling habits, and walk courageously where the light guides us. This light, unlike any worldly source, reveals our interconnectedness with the universe, illuminating the divinity within us all. It is a call to live in harmony with our highest potential, shedding the limitations of the ego and becoming instruments of love, humility, and compassion. The path may not be easy, but for those who walk it, it brings the ultimate reward, an awareness of unity with all that exists. Embracing the true spiritual path. To embrace the true spiritual path is to discard the fragmented lens of ego and see the world through the expansive, selfless vision of the light. This path does not judge or measure according to personal gain or selfish ambition. Instead, it radiates from an understanding that all beings are interconnected, each one an integral part of the whole. As we walk this path, our perception shifts, transforming not only our vision but our very lives into expressions of light. Our actions, guided by this inner light, radiate outward, touching all who cross our path. Living in this way means releasing the old ways of thinking and acting that no longer serve our growth. The grip of ego, which thrives on separation and division, weakens as we come to realize the beauty of a life lived for the greater good. The true spiritual path calls for an open heart, a willingness to grow, and an unwavering commitment to truth and love. Each step forward leaves behind a world built on pride and indifference, moving instead toward a place where kindness, humility, and inner peace dwell. Light and shadow, choosing your path. People of light and people of shadow walk the same earth, but their paths diverge drastically. Those who live in the light have discovered a deep well of contentment within themselves. They recognize that they possess everything they truly need, which is nothing of material wealth or ego-driven desire. By finding fulfillment within, they can easily give to others, sharing light, love, and brotherhood without any need for recognition or repayment. These souls embody an effortless joy, spreading unity and compassion with every interaction. In contrast, people of the shadow are often fortified by ego, constantly defending a sense of separateness and possession. They live with a mindset of scarcity, viewing others as resources to exploit rather than as fellow travelers on the journey. They guard their fortress of material or social wealth, though this fortress will inevitably crumble, revealing its temporary and hollow nature. Shadow dwellers may know the path to right action, but they choose not to follow it. They cling to comfort and pride, like a sick person who refuses the medicine that could heal them. Yet, even for those who have dwelled in shadow, there is always a way back to light. This path, open to all, asks only for the humility to see beyond oneself, to recognize the shared humanity in every person, and to act with compassion and justice. The true religion of unity, love, and humility. In the pursuit of spiritual truth, there is only one true religion, one that transcends the boundaries of doctrines and dogmas. This is the religion of unity, of love, and of humility. It does not concern itself with outward displays of piety or adherence to rigid rituals. Instead, it is a way of living that centers on an unwavering dedication to the highest principles of kindness, compassion, and interconnectedness. Those who live by this true religion do not seek to impress others or proclaim their virtue. They are, by nature, humble, aware that their actions speak louder than words. The so-called religionists, who seek to profit from their spirituality or judge others harshly for their differences, only betray their own failure to understand the light. They may wear the symbols and speak the light. God, the Spirit of all. The divine, God, is a spirit, a boundless presence that sustains all of existence with gentle, all-encompassing love. God does not need temples or offerings, rituals, or displays of devotion. True communion with God happens in silence, humility, and complete surrender. It is in this quiet surrender that we feel God's presence within, transforming us into vessels of light. In this sacred union, our bodies become the temple, the holy ground where we connect with the divine. This connection is intimate and personal, a whisper that reminds us of the infinite love and wisdom that flows through every part of creation. We do not need to search outside ourselves to find God, for God is already here, dwelling within. Through awareness, we can allow this divine presence to fill us, guiding our thoughts, actions, and words. Changing the world, starting from within. When confronted with the suffering and confusion in the world, it is easy to fall into despair or frustration. But the path of light teaches us that true change begins from within. As we transform our own lives, we create a ripple effect, inspiring others to seek the light within themselves. This journey requires patience and humility, but each step taken in light becomes a beacon for others, helping them find their way. As we cultivate peace, love, and understanding within ourselves, the world around us reflects this inner transformation. By embodying these qualities, we uplift those we encounter, helping to heal the collective wounds of humanity. We do not need to preach or persuade, for our actions and presence speak louder than any words. The simplicity of true man. The person who walks in light does not seek attention or admiration. They live simply, finding contentment in their own existence. They have let go of the need for desires or possessions, finding fulfillment in the journey itself. In their humility, they accept life's challenges with grace, and even death is met with a peaceful heart, for they have already tasted eternity in their union with the divine. This is the path of the true man, the one who is in harmony with all that is. They live as a God-bearer, an earthly angel, fully alive in the present moment, knowing that all they need is within them. This simplicity, this surrender to the divine will, brings an inner peace that surpasses all worldly understanding. Conclusion: the eternal now. The true religion, the path of light, is not a distant ideal but a living reality. It invites us to embrace the divine within us and to recognize this same light in all beings. This mystical journey calls us to transcend the limits of the ego and walk in unity with the universe. We do not need to wait for a future salvation or seek fulfillment in the outer world. The divine is here, now, within us, guiding us to a life of peace, love, and eternal connection. To live in the light is to live as one with God, here and now. In this awareness, we become true God-bearers, bringing heaven to earth through every thought, word, and action. As we walk this path, we join the chorus of souls who have chosen unity over separation, love over fear, and light over shadow. Together, we create a world where every heart shines with the beauty of the divine light within, a world where love and peace reign, and where the true purpose of life is fulfilled.